What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday. In this video, we are looking at the NBA PrizePicks props. We have another nice slate for Tuesday. They have a ton of the props already posted, so let's get into it. I actually have 6 props I want to share today. See if we can get a 25x. There's a lot of good props, especially in that late game with the Lakers and the Grizzlies that I like. We've seen a lot of higher scoring games as teams are kind of approaching the final stretch of the year, which usually we don't see that very often, but this year we're seeing some high scores in almost every game, or mostly every game. So let's get into it. As always, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate if the like button, subscribe if you have not already. The first prop that we are looking at is going over to Memphis, and they are going to be shorthanded today, and for who knows how long without Ja Morant. So that's going to benefit Tyus Jones a ton. He goes from playing like low 20s in minutes at the most to playing mid-30s, playing more in close games. He's a guy that always is one of the best backup guards in the league, just with how good he is with his assist-to-turnover ratio. He can do it all. He can score. He can assist, as he showed last game. He can give you a few rebounds as well. So I definitely like the points, rebounds, or the points and assists if they decide to post that board. Right now we just have points and rebounds, and assists. And in that case, give me the points, rebounds, and assists for a guy that's going up against a Lakers team that doesn't play great defense. You're going to see this game probably be high-scoring. Grizzlies play fast. We saw what they did in that one quarter against the Clippers, putting up 52, I believe. So they can definitely score even without Ja Morant there. They still have other guys like Tyus Jones. And then you also have Desmond Bane, who's at 24.5 points, and he's going to go from being the guy that might take the second most shots on the team behind Ja Morant to being the guy that takes the most shots on the team, unless Dylan Brooks decides that it's Dylan Brooks' time and he wants to take 25 shots, which hopefully they don't let him. But Desmond Bane's a guy that can get red hot from the outside. He put up 30 against the Clippers, and he can get to the free throw line. He can hit the three. He's super efficient. I just like him a lot against the Lakers team. I think this one could get bumped up a little bit. The points and rebounds looks good. You can take it all if you wanted to do at 35.5, but I feel good about taking him over the points. On the other side, we've seen Anthony Davis's prop finally get boosted up a little bit. So we were getting it at 43.5 the last couple of games, and it was easy hits. So hopefully he took those. Now it's at 45.5, but I still like it. He's just been so aggressive with the scoring. He knows he has to get off to a good start, so you're seeing him put up a ton of points in the first quarter of a lot of these games. He's flirted with 40 points last couple of times, so he definitely could hit one today at over 40. Wouldn't be surprised. And the rebounds have even been down the last couple of games, so he hasn't even capitalized on his maximum ceiling, and we're still seeing him put up some big games. So going up against the Grizzlies team, he should probably be able to get Jaren Jackson Jr. into foul trouble. And then they are without Brandon Clark, so it's going to be Tillman's main responsibility to slow down Davis, who probably will have a tough time doing that. So I like the over 45.5 for Anthony Davis. Another prop that I like that we've been going to is Cam Johnson, and it was disappointing last game from him. He got 10 rebounds. You sort of expected him to have an easy hit at his PRA, but he shot just 3 of 11. However, I feel fine going right back to him. Just a tough shooting night. He still played the minutes. He still gave you rebounds, gave you a few assists, just didn't score well. And that's going to happen time to time, but going up against a Houston team, it's a great matchup. He's played well in tougher matchups against like the Celtics, against the Bucks. The Knicks have played really well, and now even though he shot poorly last game, I'm not expecting, hopefully it doesn't carry over to this game. He's typically been just a very efficient player this year. He's shooting well from the outside. He can even, not really much of a free throw shooter, but he can drive, especially in a matchup against Houston where there's not going to be much resistance at all from them defensively. So I'm taking him to bounce back over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Going over to the Jazz side, they are shorthanded today. Well, they were shorthanded. Now they're finally getting Markkanen back and Clarkson back. There was a time when Clarkson was out, Markkanen was playing, and then last game Clarkson was in and Markkanen was out, so they finally have both of their quote-unquote studs back. They're still missing Colin Sexton, and with all the trades he made at the deadline, like one of these guys are out, it's just a big hit to them because they are just thin. I love the over 5 assist. You're having Clarkson handle the ball more. Even last game where he had to do a lot more of the shooting and scoring. He only had 18 points, but he still dished out 12 assists. Now he's getting Markkanen back, should be able to facilitate some easier assists to him, and just going to have to play more minutes today. So especially if they still want to hang on to that 10 seed because teams are catching up. The Lakers are right there. So I love Clarkson at 5 assists at least. You could take the points or the PRA, but expect at least a push, if not an easy hit. So those are 5 props. And the final prop I like is going over to Kyrie Irving. He hasn't really disappointed me at all since he's been a member of the Mavs since I've been taking him. He's put up 30 and 40 last couple of games points-wise. The rebounds, he's getting you 4 to 5 most times. The assists are there. So taking his PRA has typically worked out. And going up against the Jazz, they are another team that gives up a ton of points. The Mavs are at home. So it'll be different. Utah's a tougher place to play. You see some lower scoring games there at times, but in the past, it's a little different this year with the Jazz not having much. We're having a completely different team. But I like Irving, 36.5 PRA. He gives you points, rebounds, assists, plays good minutes. Expected to be higher scoring game. Clarkson on the other side, he give you 5 assists. Cam Johnson, 24 PRA. Anthony Davis, 46 PRA. Tyus Jones, 27 PRA. And then Desmond Bane, at least 25 points. Those are 6 props. Let's see if we can get a 25x today. Thank you for watching. Best of luck, and I will catch you all next time.